Alright, so wasn't quite a turd in the wind? That line that was so awful from the trailers that I was like, well, maybe in context it'll be fine. And then we saw it in context and it was still stupid. And I thought at least with what they were setting up with the whole back and forth between Venom and Eddie Brock that he would at least call him out like, really? Like that's what we're going with? That would have been fun, but nope, still awkward.
Nope. Hey, we're talking about Venom.
We are.
Yeah, we saw Venom and I fucking loved it. It was fun through and through.
I didn't enjoy it so much.
But was it at least fine?
It was, yeah, I guess it was fine. I don't have a need to ever really watch it again. Like I was told, or all I read online, all I read online was that, yeah, the trailer set it up like it's some kind of horrible parasite, more like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And then I read someone said, oh, it's more like a buddy cop, which I guess is sort of true.
Sort of, it's like a buddy movie.
It's really more like Eddie Brock's kind of a dickhead and Venom is his life coach. It's like he's a life coach that's trying to like make him, or make him do stuff, but he's also like, he's also a hungry boy. So he's like a life coach who has no self-control on the carbs.
Well, that's Struck's trying to get in.
He's like, Eddie, you should probably apologize to your ex, man. I mean, come on.
Or not.
Get with it, Eddie. But also, them tater tots looking mighty delish,
Ooh, that guy, he looks like, whoa, yeah, I want a piece of that.
It's like, please, Venom, I'm counting my calories.
But I liked Eddie Brock. Oddly enough, I'm pretty sure people are probably not. I don't know what people's opinion are on it. But I liked Eddie Brock and this chemistry that him and Venom had.
Yeah, I think I liked Eddie Brock most when he was interacting with Venom, and I didn't like him when he was interacting with anybody else. Okay, this is bad. Thank you. Alright, yeah, we just almost died because I was like, alright, well, I'll get ahead of this truck, and the truck was like, nope, fuck you.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I liked his interaction with Venom, in that it was a kind of a fun back and forth buddy cop. Hey, he was basically Venom's Eddie Furlong. He was like, you can't go around killing people. Because they didn't teach him any catchphrases, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically Terminator 2 is their relationship.
Only the human is the robot? The killing robot? Oh wait, no.
No, once again, Venom is the robot.
Venom is
Eddie
the robot.
Eddie Furlong, or John Connor, there you go. That's the one. So yeah. So that I like that interaction well enough, but like, he has no arc. He like I said, like they said in the movie, he ruined his relationship, he ruined his career, he did all that stuff. He only apologized because Venom was like, yo man, come on.
Dick move.
Like, say something.
I'll admit, the movie's pretty aimless plot-wise. I mean, there's something going on in the background, but all in all, the main character, it's just him and Venom just shooting the shit and trying to work out together.
Yeah, and then we have Life Foundation thingy with like the comically evil bad guy.
Yeah.
But he's like a corporate, like Steve Jobs type kind of guy.
Basically, if Elon Musk was a little bit richer and a little bit more crazier. Don't get me wrong, he's rich and he's crazy, but he's just not that far.
But his beef with anyone is just petty internet beef, and that's about it.
Pretty much.
I do like that he has this big old company and that they can just afford just suicide bombing drones. Like okay, let's not put guns on these things. Let's not use them for any practical purpose. No, they're just suicide bomb drones.
So like, why spend the money to arm the drones when you could just buy more drones?
Just throw more drones.
Do you know how much ammo costs? And retrofitting drones, this stuff adds up. Just buy a new drone. Slap your hand.
And I guess the same, or going along with what I said about how his interactions with people were just meh. I just felt like, he was interacting with his girlfriend at the time, the character who was his girlfriend, and I just wasn't feeling it.
Interests.
Yeah, just wasn't feeling it. I feel like he had like the best chemistry with the homeless lady, and that was like one scene.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look at that. That's such a cute like little interaction they got. And he gives her a 20 too. I'm like, oh, what a nice guy. This Eddie Brock's all right.
Alright guy.
I do like that they mentioned that, like, oh yeah, you like that New York thing, like, oh, Eddie, jeez. They didn't call it the Bugle though, did they? It was like the Globe or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and so it's like, so they have that set up, but that wasn't the thing that like broke him and said, I must defeat Spider-Man, and made him like all bitter and shit. It was this fuck up in San Francisco that made him like, all right, that's what broke him and made him all nihilistic and like, doesn't matter, man.
Nothing matters. Yeah.
So we can still have the, Eddie Brock's kind of, I don't know, I mean, Eddie Brock's not really a bad guy, I guess.
No. He's he's a little bit of an interesting guy. He's got some depth to him. He's not that one note.
And I don't know comic book origins and shit, but the idea that Venom's like, yeah, I'm a loser at home too. So that, that's why I can totally relate, hashtag relatable and shit. Like, yeah, so, but here, I'm kind of cool, man.
Yeah, man, we're gonna rock this town.
It's easy to bite off heads here.
Over there, they're all competitive, they're all monsters and shit.
So it's solidarity and being losers.
Yeah. And then they human to symbiote brofist.
So I am a little confused with my voice getting deep. I'm a little confused as to what Venom was doing on the comet with them. Like, it seemed okay. I guess maybe he was a part of the whole.
He's one of many
military thing with what was his name? Riot. I guess so. He was part of his troop or something like that. But then they didn't address it too much. But I think the reason why, he says like, oh, I changed my mind because of you.
Yeah.
And they didn't really touch upon the whole like symbiote gaining attributes or emotional attributes of their host thing.
Yeah.
So it was kind of just awkwardly thrown out there like, no, I'm a good guy now.
Yeah. If there was a small, and I mean just a small bit explanation saying that they take on traits, so he got, the selflessness that Eddie kind of has, kind of.
Yeah. He's not really selfless though.
I said kinda. He's nice.
He just has the general, just basic.
Yeah, he has the basic morality.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a lot more than Cardi.
I get
Venom.
Venom. Yeah. They just go around and eating shit, so just animalistic kind of thing. Yeah, so he's got like basic bitch morality where it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill someone. But then he's like, then I guess they kind of influence each other. It's like, well, we can kill the bad guys, right? That's fine. Just no eating cops.
Yeah.
Which you figure Eddie's face being plastered all over that kind of stuff. Well, I guess how many people did he really show his face to? Oh, they all saw him when he was fighting the cops in the reporter building, the giant pyramid tower.
Yeah.
So they all saw his face, and he didn't allow him to kill anybody. Supposedly.
Well, I mean, I guess they could probably get a police sketch or something like that. And then someone might recognize him as Eddie Brock.
I think a lot of people might recognize him because there's that. There's his neighbor.
He did have a hit show.
Yeah, he's got a recognizable face. Like, how does he just disappear off the grid and just go, not even disappear off the grid? How does he go back into reporting and then he's like, oh yeah, no. It's a little bit harder to explain the whole parasite, like, oh no, it was a parasite. It's gone now, it's fine.
Yeah.
And then now he's gonna be on the camera for that lady in her grocery store eating that guy.
She couldn't stop one guy, so maybe she doesn't have cameras.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'll take that.
That was probably the door.
And yeah, he just sinks into regular life. And then we have the stinger at the end with, I forgot his name.
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson, there you go. Yeah, and which, I mean, they kind of ruined it, like, right before way before the movie came out. They're like, yeah, we're, getting Woody Harrelson. He's gonna be in our Venom movie. We won't tell you what part he's gonna play. Let's just say he's playing someone named, like, what's Cletus Cassidy or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, and so every comic worker was like, "Dah!" And then yeah, at the very end, he's like, "There will be carnage," and I thought he was gonna do like the carnage face thingy, but I guess that would have been too on the nose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, way too on the nose.
Yeah.
It was already on the nose.
It was supposed to be sarcastic. And then yeah, I don't know. The action scenes were fine. I mean,
Action scenes were fun. Seeing how skilled. I mean, he may have not been the upper echelon, but Carnage clearly knows how to fight.
oh, I mean in Venom.
I mean, yeah, Venom.
Oh, okay.
Venom knows how to
Yeah.
fight. I don't know why I keep going to Carnage. Last word of the movie.
Yep.
Anyways, Venom can clearly fight, so you know there's a lot of enjoyable bits there.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it was like a lot of it was just kind of just. I mean, there were some cool sequences in the chase sequence, and by far, like it just becomes a mindless nothing anytime I just have like you have the movies where you have two equal superheroes, and all it is just punching, just big punching. All you can do is punching, except this one was punching with a lot of goo.
Yeah, good punching.
So it's basically just mashing two silly putties together, and you're just like, now kiss. Which there was a gooey kiss scene.
There was a gooey kiss scene.
I don't know. I mean, they have the weird, like, the relation, like, Venom, once again, life coach Venom's just like, oh, she does not have any clue. I'm gonna get y'all back together.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, nah, stop, man, stop.
It's over.
It's
You know,
weird.
you're gonna do my thing. You know.
And like I said, he doesn't really have any much of like an arc as a character, so I'm inclined to agree with Eddie and Anne or Annie or Anna,
Anne.
whatever. I'm inclined to agree that like they're not good. She's got herself like a nice doctor guy, and he was once again, in these kinds of movies, he's the most understanding. It's like, oh yeah, no, we can't just throw him out. Come on.
Yeah.
It's not like he caused a giant fucking awful scene in this restaurant. For some reason, I was like, no, we need to help him. He's not your responsibility, dude. But all right, be a nice guy.
Be a nice guy. I mean, he's got the Hippocratic oath.
He wasn't his patient.
Yeah,
I don't even think he was that kind of patient. Because it seemed like it was more of a mental disorder by the time they were in the restaurant than anything.
well, he was burning up with a fever and everything. So there seemed to be some medical.
I guess it could have been just delusions brought on by high fever, I suppose. But even then, it just... Well, all right, whatever. Anyways, Dan was a nice guy.
Dan, great guy.
Good for Anne.
Good character in the movie.
She deserves a nice guy like Dan.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Eddie can teach Venom. It's like, yeah, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You know, if he wants to be, wingman, I'm sure there's some great party tricks that Venom can do.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Wait, so in bed, does that count as a threesome?
Yes.
Awesome.
It is always we.
What Venom was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It had some fun action with beats, but me.
Given the opportunity, you would watch again.
We'll buy on Blu-ray.
So, and you're kind of a one and done.
I'm lukewarm on it. Yeah, it was okay. It was just fun little monster movie thing, where we get to teach the Terminator some humanity.
Learns how to live and love, and then
Yeah.
teaches us a true lesson about not being a dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, you could be a dickhead, I guess.
Kind of a dickhead, but don't be a dickhead.
But you don't have to be a dickhead about it. And I totally knew that, like, have a nice life thing was gonna come
Yes,
out.
of course.
Like, they hammered it in right at the beginning.
Yep.
So yeah, that was Venom. We'll see how Carnage goes, I guess.
Carnage Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've been Jakenan. He's been Kaz. We just watched the movie.
Have a nice life, everyone.